You've tried everything. Endless cold calls. Countless social media posts, email campaign after email campaign. Yet, the sales aren't coming. Here's what nobody's telling you: the problem isn't your product. It isn't your market. And it's definitely not your prices. The real problem? Your sales approach is built on outdated myths. In all of my research, I've found that most small businesses go after every potential customer possible. There's no defined target market. Instead of focusing on ideal clients who actually need their solution, they also rely on hope-based selling, crossing their fingers and hoping for their attempts to work, but without implementing a systematic approach to closing deals. Third, small business owners often give up too soon, instead of fully grasping the real customer journey. It may not feel too soon to someone who has been bleeding money, but your success could be just around the corner. Throwing in the towel is a common mistake. So, here's what actually works in today's market: clarity, connection, and conversion. Let's explore what each of these components requires. The clarity formula includes 3 primary aspects. 1. Outline your ideal customer. 2. Understand their specific pain points. And 3. Establish a clear value proposition. When you outline your ideal customer, start by creating an avatar. I know it seems silly, but it does help in designing your marketing strategy when you know it's for a specific customer. This is Bill. Bill owns a small farm and loves to go on long camping trips on horseback. He is a bachelor with no plans to marry or have children. Bill prefers cheap beer and expensive steak. Obviously, Bill is only an example. What does your ideal customer look like? Next, you must have a complete understanding of your customer's pain points. Not just what you assume they have trouble with, but what you can confirm is a major challenge. What do they stay up worrying about? Having a grasp on what pains them helps you to develop something to act as a pain reliever. To create a clear value proposition, you must approach the customer's problem with an effective solution and add the twist of a unique approach. While it may seem that the unique approach is pointless if the solution is effective, it is important to distinguish yourself from all others. Up next is connection. There are 4 primary components to the connection system. 1. Build the relationship before you even try to sell. 2. Use strategic follow-up sequences. 3. Focus on solving problems. And 4. Don't end the connection after the sale is made. How often have you encountered a salesperson who was pushy, slimy, and overbearing? It's pretty common in sales, despite its major turnoff. Rather than attempting to make a sale within the first few minutes, start off with a relationship. Offer value to a customer before they pay you. Selling should never feel like a chase. If you have to chase your customers, you haven't developed the right relationships. Write out your follow-up strategies, the plan for what happens after there is an inquiry or a connection has been initiated. You should connect with your potential customers several times before any attempt at a sale is made. When you are ready to sell, you must be focused on solving the customer's problem. If you skip this part, you will be unlikely to complete the sale, or, if you do complete the sale, you could have an incredibly unhappy customer. Always place your primary interest at problem solving for the person paying you to do so. The last part of the connection system is maintaining the relationship after the sale. Too many small businesses thank a person for their purchase and leave it at that. You're missing out on developing a repeat customer by dismissing them after they've paid. Keep developing that relationship. It could mean their repeat business and their referral to other future customers. Now, we have reached the conversion framework. The conversion framework is made up of guidance, proof, and simplicity. As mentioned previously, we must avoid the pushy sales tactics. Instead, we rely on the relationship we've built and the trust we've earned. And we don't abuse it. Instead, we guide the customer into the purchase that will ultimately benefit them as much as it does the seller. In the conversion framework, you have to show proof that you or your product can deliver what is promised. This includes testimonials, case studies, reviews, known companies you've worked with, before and after metrics, or other proof elements. If you are still building these proof elements, start with a hard-to-beat risk reversal or guarantee. Finally, make sure the process is simple. If there are too many steps to completing the sale, most customers are unlikely to go through it. Simplification looks like Amazon's Buy Now feature. If there are too many forms, too many hoops to jump through, imagine how you might streamline the process. What will make things easier for your customer? Now, there is a choice to be made. Will you continue struggling with outdated sales methods? Or, will you implement clarity, connection, and conversion to give life to your sales and business? The choice is yours.